All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host Tone Vays, coming to you live from Washington D.C. The crazy stuff is about to happen. I had an adventure getting here. People had crazier adventures getting here. We were chatting with some people last night. It's yeah, I have no idea what I'm getting into, but we're about to find out. I will try. I should probably be charging my devices. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. My bad. Hold on. I need to make sure my phone's fully charged because it's gonna could get a little bit crazy later. And I want to try to bring you a stream from the rallies. Let me just throw in the charger. And then we'll get the show up and running. I'm literally here from the gym. I gotta take a shower right after, and then we're gonna head out into the wilderness known as Washington D.C. Downtown. Let's go to the charts. So hard to keep up with all things Bitcoin, but we will do our best. And here we go. Hope you guys caught the birthday stream. I don't know why the birthday stream is only Bitcoin's birthday stream, not my birthday stream. Way older than Bitcoin. So I don't know why that. Let's go to screen share. It's fine. What is behind me? Okay, that's fine. Screen share, and boom, Bitcoin maximalism. So speaking of streams, so the Tone Vays channel, for some reason, if you go to videos, I got to get new thumbnails. For some reason, the birthday stream, it doesn't tell you how much time the stream is. See, you see that time right there? It's 11 hours and 55 minutes, but that's not true. We went on for 14 hours, not 11 hours, 55 minutes. So I don't know why almost 2 hours of the ending is missing. We had Alex Petrov on. I came back on the stream. Shinobi was giving Alex Petrov a really hard time over privacy. And all of that is missing. And well, I don't know how many people watched the entire 14 hours, but there is more to this. And I didn't locally record it, so I don't really that footage may be gone. I have no idea what's going on. But in any case, we'll do the announcements later. Let's go straight to the charts. The weekly chart is looking more and more bullish right now. So the weekly chart is getting more bullish. Let me just tell people I'm live. The weekly chart is getting more bullish, and this is great. Today is already, what the hell today is? Today's Tuesday, and week's not even halfway in. If we can get another green candle, that's very impressive, and I would be looking forward to more highs. Just as I did from the airport yesterday, YouTube max time is 12 hours. I don't think so. I don't think so, Hugo. I don't think so. I think we could have gone longer. I mean, I didn't get any notifications. So that kind of sucks. Wish I would have locally recorded. But next time I'm going to be more careful. And we'll end the stream 5 minutes past the 12-hour mark. Next time we do a 12-hour stream. And yeah, was that when you turned it over to Jimmy? No, I think it was later than that because I came back for like an hour. So I would have turned it over to Jimmy earlier than that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what ended it. Maybe it was me logging in with a cell phone, but I don't want to talk about it too much. I want to talk about the price of Bitcoin. So this is a very bullish development on a weekly scale. So I remain bullish on a weekly time scale. The daily time scale is what had me concerned. And what had me concerned on a daily time scale was these developments of the funding rate. But if you look, the funding rate has already crashed. So with the crash of the funding rate, we are back to being bullish. Like the concern was 2 days ago. This is today's candle. This is today's funding rate. Now, we don't know how this is going to end. We still have half a day to go. But as you can see, the funding rate has gone back down. And look what happened. The funding rate was barely above zero December 30th, December 31st, and January 1st. Let's look at those 3 days. So December 31, 1st, and 2nd, basically the holidays. Now let's go and take a look at December 31 right here, 1st and 2nd. Look at how we flew up there when the funding rate went back to zero. So this candle has kind of reset the funding rate, and now the funding rate is approaching zero. So if we can get this funding rate back to these levels, and we can keep it at these levels for a couple of days as the price of Bitcoin consolidates just under $33,000, we can have a massive breakout, just like we did back here. And you can see the breakout after a 3-day or a 2-day consolidation and funding rate, and that was the 3rd day. And you can see how we went up $5,000 in just 2 days. Now, granted, we only closed about $3,500 up, but even that, even if we replicate that phenomenon as of the $33,000 mark, that still takes us to $37,000. So I am now pretty damn optimistic once again. However, we need more consolidation. We need another day or two of consolidation and then pump into the weekend. We will see what happens tomorrow. Like all hell can break loose tomorrow. Who the hell knows? By the way, speaking of today and tomorrow, this is where I will be. Right after the stream is over, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to try to find a bulletproof vest, and I'm going to head over to Freedom Plaza. Now, if you are in DC, let me get a tweet for you guys. Who sent it to me? Yeah, I'm on an Airbnb, so we're, I guess, a little bit safer than most. Hold on, I do have to show you. If you are in DC, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. If you are coming to DC and you are here, this is what you need to follow, right here. Okay, this is it applies to tonight as well. Okay, do not go outside after dark. Okay, if you do, you better be with a big crowd. You better be rolling with a group of 20 if you're going to be outside in DC after dark tonight or tomorrow. Okay, I mean, if you are with Proud Boys that have bulletproof vests and gear, you'll be fine. You want to walk with, other mega people. Like you want to walk with other Trump supporters. Do not wear anything red. Do not wear anything with an American flag. Do not wear anything, no mega gear. Do not engage BLM or Antifa. Don't go to any restaurants near the rally, or get out of there. These are, stay away from Lafayette Park, stay away from the BLM area. Just you will get stabbed. I saw last time I was here, people were getting stabbed. Treat yourself like you're, unfortunately, because the Antifa left is so violent, you want to be like the herd of buffalo in Africa. Don't stray from the pack. If you stray from the pack, and you're wearing an American flag or anything red or anything that resembles supporting the current sitting president, you can get stabbed, which is insane. So just a heads up if you're in DC. And this is the plan. So Freedom Plaza all day today, and then I'm actually not sure where that is. I'm gonna have to Google that. And that's tomorrow morning, and then the Capitol building tomorrow afternoon. That's where I'm headed. This is my plan. That's where I'll be. Okay, so let's get back to the Bitcoin. Oh man, people are asking me about the PCR test. I have never taken a PCR test. I don't plan to take a PCR test unless I absolutely have to. If you wait till February, if you wait until Biden is sitting in the Oval Office, if you wait until the globalists win, the communists, the globalists win these elections, if you wait till then, 90%, 99% of the PCR tests will be negative. So as of February, it is safe to take the PCR test because maybe as of March, it'll be safe because right now, the global agenda is to make it look like there is an infinite number of cases and everyone is dying from COVID. But once they get rid of Trump, the agenda is going to be to make the cases seem as little as possible and to try to prove that the vaccines are working to get you to take more vaccines. So I think the PCR test would be a lot safer to take. They're going to dial back the thresholds on those PCR tests. So I don't mind taking a PCR test in like March or April. It's better if you show up at the PCR thing and you show them your card that you've taken a vaccine, whether you have or haven't. And that will probably like it's just obvious. And then they'll like, oh, this guy has a vaccine. Let's make sure his PCR test doesn't come back positive, because otherwise it will prove that vaccines don't work. But once the vaccines become popular, all the PCR tests are going to come back negative. Trump did win the popular vote. Trump won the popular vote, and it wasn't even close. You guys know what I think of the election. It's, I don't think Venezuela cheated this much to get Chavez reelected. That's my opinion on the election. So back to Bitcoin. GBTC, I'm loving that premium. My money is moving. I still need like 2 more days for my money to transfer into my accounts, and then I can buy more. But now that GBTC premium is moving up, I may not be buying more. I think my money becomes available to spend in my retirement account tomorrow or the next. We'll see what I do. I may sell some GBTC. I may buy some GBTC. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. A lot will depend on what the price does going into end of week and what the premium does going into end of week. But I think all the GBTC premium selling has ended. And if the price of Bitcoin pumps to $37,000, then the premium can go back to 40. I would love to get out of GBTC at the $45 price range. That's kind of my target. So I drew this blue line yesterday, and I said that if we can close above this blue line, we should accelerate higher and potentially challenge the green line. And if we can break and close above the green line on the hourly chart, we have a high probability of breaking 35,000. We did go and broke that blue line, but then last night we dropped back down to 3K. However, and this might be cheating a little bit, we did not have a lower close, even though we were close, and we did not have a lower low. This was not close. So technically, technically, like Trayvon James says, technically, your money's gone. So technically, we are looking nice. So unfortunately, these tops were not at the blue line. Otherwise, this would be the most gorgeous triangle. Maybe I can do it on a 4-hour scale and it would look better. Oh, it looks, no, it doesn't look better. See, on a 4-hour scale, this looks like a horizontal consolidation because it's hard for me to draw a triangle. Maybe I can cheat a little bit and use a 2-hour scale. Nope, I cannot use a 2-hour scale. It makes it even worse. So it's not a triangle unless we ignore this. If we could only ignore this part, I can go ahead and draw a triangle. If I could ignore it, we can draw a triangle. We can draw a nice triangle too. Well, maybe not that, maybe not that nice. I would love to get that tip in there, right there, like that. There. But now I have to adjust this down, like yay. And like yay. Yeah, I can do that. And I think now we're breaking out. So right now I'm actually bullish. I'm bullish on the 1-hour chart. Then we can consolidate between current price and 33.3. And then from there, hopefully on Thursday, Friday, we break out and establish a new weekly high close next week. I honestly don't really want a new weekly high close this week, but it'll probably happen. If we can establish a new weekly high close, but slightly higher, like not higher than 35K. If we can stay under 35K this entire week and then break out next week or the week after, that would be nice. Now, also on a daily scale, we have 5 more days to go before a second consecutive MRI top. But that also means the second consecutive MRI top puts us in the 7th week of the weekly MRI trend. I would love to get a 3rd consecutive daily MRI top. In a perfect world, this is a common question. People ask me, Tone, when would you consider selling your HODL? So let me give you a scenario where I would consider selling my HODL. Do I have questions coming in? Hopefully they're good. Can you explain the funding rate a bit? I've seen 2 questions about it. Man, you know what? Let's do this. I got 3 days in Washington, D.C., and it's kind of hectic. After that, I got something going on in Florida you guys will like. So around January 7th, 8th, I will take an entire hour and only talk about GBTC premium. I'll do another GBTC show. I might bring on like Tyler, Cotes, Socrates. I have an options question. Ballypour is back. The guy is annoying, and I have no clue what I throw Ballypour's question in there, but we're probably gonna ban that guy again because he just went nutso. He was a moderator of this channel too. Like I have no idea what got him off the rails. Actually, it's not a question. It's just another trollish comment. Okay, so here's what gets me to sell my HODL. We have 3 more weeks to go. I mean, this week has just gotten started. So that means we have 3 more candles from here. So that's 1, this is 2, and that's 3. So the week of January 25th, is going to be the MRI top week. That's the MRI top week. I'm going to maybe make a comment right here, and we'll save that. So this is potential MRI. Is this second consecutive? Yes. MRI second consecutive top. Right there. Now, that's going to happen the week of January 25th. So now we're going to go to the daily chart. And on the daily chart, I'm going to take another arrow. And I'm going to go ahead and do it from today. Remember, okay, so here's where I'm going to make it clear. This is not a prediction. I'm not predicting this. This is, okay, let me just draw it out. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, January 10th. So we got 5 more days. So January 10th, I don't like this puke color. Let me change that. That's better. And this is potential, what? Potential second consecutive MRI top. Now, I don't know what price it will be at. So let's say 39,000. That's close, 38. Now, we are talking a 1 to 4 candle correction. So let's say 1, 2, 3. So the 13th, let's say 11, 12, 13. I need another day, 14. Back to 35. Hey guys. And this would be the correction. So this is the classic 1 to 4 candle correction. 1 to 4 candle correction. Now, in a perfect world, this correction would not reset the count, but it could reset the count. And now we need another wave. And we're going to add the right number of days. So 15 to about 24th, 25th, January 24th, right there. And I need this to be under, like around 45K, around 45K. And this needs to be green. And this here, this is, we're going to do this. Potential third consecutive MRI top, or regular MRI top. They're just with a 1 on it. And this situation, if approximately 45,000, you know what, I'm going to put it here. If approximately 45,000 or higher, Tone will look to significantly exit, especially if funding rate is through the roof. Okay, that is my plan. I probably misspelled a million things because I'm a dyslexic idiot, but other than that, that's the plan. Okay, and here's the thing. This whole thing, I'm just gonna clean this up. Is in line with weekly, weekly MRI top, MRI second consecutive top, plus top on one candle after monthly MRI top. This is huge for me. And now we can just do this. Okay, so there it is. That's the plan. Whoa. That's the plan. That's my plan. You have your own plan. This is my plan. And now I can do this. In green. And in green. One more uptrend. Now, it's really important. It's really important for this to not be, but not a full MRI drop. But not a full trend reversal into an MRI buy, into an MRI bottom. That's also important because if this correction is more significant than 1 to 4 days, if this goes down further enough, that resets my plan to the upside. And then we can go even higher. But this plan, this gets me out right there, okay? Because this will be in line with the weekly, again, here. Potential MRI second consecutive top, okay? But I need this to be a blow off top, approximately 45 or higher. So 43, 44, is good enough for me. Okay, so I hope that explains my my intention. Other than that, I'm hodling straight through. All right, any good questions? I'm looking at what my moderators think good questions are. I still wonder who would buy Bitcoin at 40,000 when Bitcoin was only a 4,000 a few months ago. I mean, I don't know. I will. I'll see. It's not about who will buy it. It's how many people are asking their employers to pay them in Bitcoin. It's how many people are using middleman, like Bitwage, for example, to convert their fiat paychecks into Bitcoin. Hey, Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Let me see what you got. Tone, do you think after you plan a bear market would start? So that's a great question. That's not Daniel's question. Thank you for the super chat, Daniel. Let me read your question. If you had to buy and hold 10 stocks for the next 10 years, what 10 stocks would they be and which would be your wild card? With the biggest potential moon. I mean, Tesla. Tesla is in my top 3. It's always been in my top 3. Tesla is up there, probably Amazon, probably Google. And look, I don't know what's like hot and up and coming. I think that a good company that profits from people working out at home, will do well. Like more at home stuff. I mean, I have an idea for $1 billion company, but I'm not going to do it. $1 billion, if you do it right, $1 billion company, easy. It has to do in its education. I should come up with a pitch deck for it, but like, I'm not going to run it. Like, I don't want to, I want someone to do it and just, maybe have me as an advisor because it was my idea. So that's all I really want. Yeah, I'd have to think about it. Like, a lot of these companies already pumped with all the at-home stuff. All right, I need to go to the rally. Guys, I need to get here. Freedom Plaza. It starts at 1 p.m. and it's 8 minutes to 1. So this needs to get wrapped up real soon. Francisco asked a very good question. And you say, do you think after your plan, a bear market will start? So there's 2 things here, right? So first of all, the market doesn't have to do what my plan is. And we are long away from the market doing what I just told the market to do. That's not how free market works. The market doesn't do what Tone tells it to do. The market likes to do the complete opposite what Tone tells the market to do. If this works out exactly as I planned it today, I think it's going to be more like the 2013. I still think if this works out the way I expect, the blow off top would be similar to 2013. But in 2013, we fell 80%, which I don't think we're going to do. I think we'll fall maybe 40%. I mean, if we are hitting $45,000 in Bitcoin by the end of the month, I think a 40% correction is reasonable. That we could also be hitting $60,000 of Bitcoin by the end of the month, in which case 40% correction is still reasonable. Actually, if we're hitting 60,000 by the end of the month, a 50% correction is reasonable, taking us back to $30,000. Either way, I believe we're going to correct into the 20s. Closer to 25. So I don't know at what price it's going to end, but I think the correction will be. Now, this correction could be fast or this correction could be slow. By fast, we can correct from 60,000 to 30,000 in a matter of weeks. We could also correct from 60,000 to 30,000 in a matter of months, but I don't believe it will take longer than 3 to 4 months. I think 3 to 4 months is the cutoff. Right here, we corrected for 1, 2, and let's combine these things into 3. We corrected for 3 months. I think a 1 to 3 month correction is reasonable. And then we're going to set off on one more push higher, which could take us above 100,000. So I don't believe a bear market will start. but I believe a big correction will start. Good question, though. Very good question. John Smith, I don't really understand your grayscale question. Look, I will, like I said, next week, I will do a full like grayscale GBTC. I mean, I gotta read it myself. Like I'll try to read it on the plane. I want to bring you guys information on GBTC, and I wish Tyler was still alive to help me do it. Guys, I need to get going. I don't think I can read the rest of your question. What was the name of the app service that automatically converts a customer's payment to Bitcoin without them knowing? A customer's payment to Bitcoin? That's Stripe. Sorry, Stripe. Yeah, I think that's Stripe. That's Jack Muller's thing. I have the app. It's on my phone. I couldn't set it up because I still had a New York phone number. And you can't set that up with a New York phone number, unfortunately, because I grew up in New York. So I will never change my New York phone number. Though it looks like my app works, which I didn't think it did. Strike. So Jack Muller's is Strike app. Strike app. Jack. Strike by Zap. There it is. So this is the app that will convert a person's fiat payment into Bitcoin. But then there is a company called Bitwage, and I don't get profit. Bitcoin Carnivory Club. Sweet. I think that's my website. No, I think that's Jimmy's website. I think Carnivory Club is my website. I think that's mine. I don't have time to build out these websites. Bitwage. So Bitwage has been around for a while. I'm not shilling. I'm just informing. And Bitwage, I should get the CEO on. Damn, I should get an affiliate code. But anyway, so what Bitwage does, I think, if they still do it, is you send your paycheck to them and they convert it into Bitcoin for you. So that's what they do. They and then your employer doesn't even have to know that they're paying you in Bitcoin. That's what Bitwage does. So you don't need your employer to pay you in Bitcoin. Bitwage will do it for you. So when you say who's going to buy Bitcoin at this price, well, no one has to buy Bitcoin at this price. You can just stop using a bank. Like you don't need a bank anymore. Like your employer would pay into Bitwage and Bitwage will pay you in Bitcoin. So if you can pay all your bills with Bitcoin, you don't need a bank account. And then you have to find another company that will pay your bills. So if you're a Canadian, it's what's his name? Francis Poulier's bills company, and they'll pay all your bills. You give them the Bitcoin and they will pay your bills. Like there's companies where you give them the Bitcoin and they will buy from Amazon. Like you can now live your life on Bitcoin and bypassing the banks. You can do it. Someone will take your Bitcoin and pay any of your bills. And someone will take your paycheck and pay you the Bitcoin. Yes, there are fees that come along with this, but based on how Bitcoin is rising, those fees are now affordable. Bitwage has been around since like 2013 or 14. I mean, they've been around for a while. They're not new. They're not an ICO. They don't have any shit coins. They've been around pre-ICOs. I'll text Jonathan Chester and let him know that I just shilled his company unintentionally on my channel. Anyway, guys, I need to get to the rally. I need to go to Freedom Plaza. Find me there. or try to somehow. Also, if you go to my Twitter, I made fun of, trolled Barry Silbert a little bit today. So they removed XRP, the XRP scam, from their Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. It'll be probably a legal liability to liquidate the trust. Someone will probably sue them. And I would, just like they're suing Coinbase. When a company knowingly lets you buy into a scam product like XRP, an unlicensed security, which is grossly obvious, Barry Silbert is himself an expert on illiquid assets and securities. Used to run a company called Second Market. Back when I worked on Wall Street for a private company, my shares of that private company were held by Barry Silbert and Second Market. This was before Barry Silbert got into Bitcoin. So Barry Silbert is an expert at securities. So he should have known XRP is a security. Brian Armstrong is an idiot. He had no idea XRP is a security. But Barry Silbert is not an idiot. Barry Silbert fully understands what a security is. So this is going to make them, this could potentially create some legal liability for Grayscale. And guess what? So does everything else except Bitcoin. And this is how they've performed. So I don't know how they're going to manage this. They may have to wait for an SEC order to force them to liquidate the XRP trust. And that should give them legal cover with them saying they didn't know. But my personal opinion is Barry Silbert should have known that XRP was an unlicensed security in violation of SEC laws. If it was obvious for me, Barry Silbert is smarter than me. He, as far as security laws go, he should have known. And if not, he could have just watched the tone-based law shows, and then he would have known. And we were doing that probably before he opened the trust up for XRP. But Stellar is no different. And I don't even know what the hell Horizon is. And he can probably get away with the rest of them. The rest of them are not ICOs. Maybe Horizon. I mean, Ethereum Classic and Bcash, I believe they're in violation of security laws, but that's my opinion. Ethereum, I believe, is in violation of security laws, but the SEC has said that it's not. Kind of said that it's not. And Zcash is just stupid. So, and whatever the hell, I don't know. I don't understand this. He must have a large investment in Horizon or something. Like, I've never even heard of Horizon. I never even heard of this shitcoin. Like, I have no idea. Like, the Ethereum Classic is there because Barry Silbert was all over. I actually called out Barry, saying that he's probably personally in violation of security laws by pumping Ethereum Classic while also offering a product in Ethereum Classic. I wonder if the SEC send them a letter to stop talking about Ethereum Classic, because I sent another email saying, Barry, what are you doing? You're probably going to you can get arrested for what you're saying, because you're personally violating security laws. In my opinion, I'm not a lawyer. I also don't work for the SEC. And, but yeah, I think all of these were stupid, but I understand why he's doing it. He's collecting 2.5% on people's stupidity per year, by the way. This is per year annual fee of the amount of money that he's protecting. And the reason why the fee is so high is because he has to protect your Bitcoin. This is the management fee. So the cost of him holding on to your Bitcoin costs you 2% a year, and the cost of him holding on to the Ethereum Classic for you is 3% a year, because Ethereum Classic gets 51% attacked because it's garbage. And he's charging you 3% a year in order to pay all of his developers to make sure that they're protecting your Ethereum Classic for you, for God knows what reason. Where can you get today's BTC on their website, guys? Guys, this is not like complicated. A lot of this stuff is not complicated. All you have to do is go to Grayscale. All you gotta do is go with Grayscale. Just go to their website. And what you have is, you got to go to the spec. You got to go to products, single asset, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. I mean, I should not have to show you this. Like you should know how to use Google. Bitcoin per share right there. That is how many Bitcoin is in a single share of GBTC. They update this number every single day. This number is updated every day. It used to be updated once a month. Now it's updated every single day. So if you want an accurate GBTC, if you want to build this indicator, hey, 5 minutes, then I'm done. I'm almost done. So she's still on. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Good. But I still want to take a shower and stuff. Oh, sorry, guys. Well, no, I know. I'm gonna be done with my stream in like 5 minutes. And then we're going. So in order to get this, like, I need to get back with my developer and I need to update this. So I'm going to do it at the end of the month. Like, I'm still using 2019, January. Wow. I need to update this a little. We can update it. I can update it to today. I can get close. I should have done this a few days ago. This is January 4th. I'm going to be off by a bit. Anyway, mine is probably not accurate. It's been a while since I updated because I'm being lazy. So, but it doesn't change much. 2020, valuation day, 4th, valuation month, January. Okay. No, something's wrong. I messed something up. I messed this up. Jesus. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's why. I forgot the 0.0. I was about to say that doesn't look right. That's better. Okay, so this is not perfect. I need to do some fixing here. Actually, this one doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, but I'm just going to make a match. That's 1, that's 4. And this is what I mean. Like this indicator that I have, it's complicated. And it shouldn't be this complicated, but it's complicated because of the way Grayscale does their thing. So, and if you really want this gray line to be accurate, what you need to do, and this is going to be the hour-long stream, is you need to get this number for every single day. And there's ways to get this number for every single day. There's also a mathematical way to do it, which is problematic. But there's also, like, they have these, this is public knowledge. Like, they have a spreadsheet where you have this number for every single day of the year. And then you need your code to input this number for every single day of the year, because this number is losing 2% that's going into Barry Silbert's pocket for, and I'm okay with that. He's protecting your Bitcoin for you. But this is why this number is constantly being adjusted. And this is why we need a full hour show in order to explain how it works. Now, it's crazy to put into your Pine script. It will be crazy to put into your Pine script. It's my code. I mean, this is not a secret, right? Like, it's not a trade secret here, unless there's like some kind of private information here. But this is not great. Like, we need to review this. I just haven't spent enough time on it. And let me not show it because people are going to laugh at my code. And my developer has been kind of away for a year, and I'm hoping to get my developer back, and we're going to make this legit on the code part. And then once I make it legit and more user-friendly, with the documentation, we can release it publicly. So this could definitely be better. And you can estimate this number going backwards, but but if you don't properly use that, you can't use that, the last number. Like I can't use this number historically, because this number 2 years ago is going to be off by 5% because of the 5% that's going into as a management fee. And therefore, this is not that simple, and it requires a little bit of work. But this is how it's done. Like all the information is there, and they have an annual tax filing that shows you exactly what this number is every single day. And you have to use that, not the accurate number every single day, or use a proper mathematical formula to estimate it. Okay, Bitcoin's running up. Beautiful. I gotta go, guys. We gotta get to Freedom Plaza. But you know my plan. There it is. That's my plan, to be concerned of a blow-off bubble top. That's the plan. Okay, and we're finishing off with 600 people. All right. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys. If you see me tomorrow on the stream, we survived today, but surviving tomorrow is going to be rough. Bye.